All right. Welcome back, Toxins. Hey there. Hey, Win. Hey, Nova. Hey, Skello. Hey, Non-Creative. Hey, Small Fun Guy. Hey, Jay. How's it going, Mary? Thank you for the 32 months.
Been a bit since I caught a stream. What's up, Phil?
It's all good. It's all good. Today's gonna be a long day, everybody. We're gonna do 2 streams today. Hey, your ex-wife. Hey, Angel's Art. Hey, Glitch Crown. Hey, Chalice. Hey, Rocky Stan.
Digital Circus time.
Hell yeah!
Episode 5 is my favorite one so far, and the funniest one to me, with also a zest of lore. Hope you enjoy. I'll watch you.
Alright.
Emoji.
Thank you for the 5 euro, Rocky Stan. I'll definitely enjoy it, probably.
I'm so unbelievably excited I held off watching for this stream.
Oh my god, Star of the Oddball. Thank you for the $5, and also, I would not, personally, like, if I did not have to, like, do a YouTube React stream video thing, I would probably not be able to hold back watching this for myself. Due to the time zones that I'm currently in, it was kinda not a good idea to do it, like, on release, so might as well do it now. Hell yeah, Chimerical Fruitcake, thank you for the 6 months. Hey, Liam Bullock, thank you for the 20 months. Oh my fucking god, you people have a lot of months in this channel.
Hi, Phil.
Hello.
Midnight over here, so watching before bed.
Hopefully you have a good eepy time. Huh? Hell yeah. Hey, Aussie, thank you for the 11 euro. Without spoiling, I think you will enjoy this episode.
Without spoiling, I think you will enjoy this episode. Smile.
I think I have to ask chat before I start, just so that we can get, like, the general consensus out of the way. Hey, Alyssa, thank you for the 20 months.
Peak episode 10 out of 10.
Hell yeah. What about comparing to other episodes, though? I have a list of, like, what the best episodes are in my head, but what do you guys think? Like, what's your order for, like, episodes? Like, is 5 better than every single one of them, or do you have, like, a particular favorite that you like the most? You know? Win says it's different. It's different. Probably better than the rest.
I have one too, let's go.
Hell yeah, Kudo is watching. Thank you for the 9 months. Also, thank you, Rocky Stan, for the 2 euro. We are Delta runing after the Amazing Digital Circus, right? Absolutely. Today we have 2 streams. We're going to be doing a reaction for the Amazing Digital Circus. And then, after that's over, I'm going to give myself like 30 minutes. And then we're going to be doing Snowgrave for like Deltarune chapters 2, 3, and 4. Hey Ness, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Foster, for the 2 months.
This episode has made me really enjoy Jax more.
That is interesting. Not really a spoiler though, considering that, like, the creator revealed that each episode has, like, a character that's focused on specifically.
I'm back from visiting my mom.
Hell yeah,
I
Devilish
have, like,
Butcher.
10 plus VODs to catch up on.
Damn.
We don't talk about that now.
Oh, don't worry about it. You can scroll through it. Hopefully the timestamps will help you, though. I work really hard on the timestamps to help people that watch the
I have to
VODs.
drop off after this stream to avoid Deltarune spoilers, but I will be finally playing it next week.
You need to play Deltarune, holy shit! Please! Sweet Doodle,
3, 5, 2, 4, 1. Favorite to least.
Interesting. So you still prefer episode 3? Episode 3 is pretty good with the horror, so if you're a horror fan, you probably like that one the most. In my personal opinion, this is funny, because, like, in my personal opinion, my current list is, like, from best to worst. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's, like, a linear increase in, like, quality, in my opinion. Maybe, like, 3 would have been slightly better than 4, but I really prefer, like, Gangle's plotline way more than Kinger's, you know? But, like, I like that this series has had, like, a linear increase in quality, in my opinion. Like, every single episode has been better than the last, you know? Thank you, Crystal Gem, for the super chat. Hello, Phil. It's 2 a.m. for me, but I stayed up for this stream because the episode is peak. Probably the funniest as well. This and episode 3 are my favorites. Interesting. Yeah, like, I don't know how I'm gonna react to this episode. Once again, no spoilers, by the way. Just saying. No spoilers. I have not watched the episode yet. this is one of the few React streams where, like, I'm not watching the thing live with people. I usually like to, like, do React streams either, like, way after an episode has released, or, like, during the actual live event, because then I don't get people actually, like, accidentally spoiling. Because, like, I understand why people do it. They don't do it maliciously. Like, you're not like, ooh, an evil troll going to spoil my surprise. No, people do it usually because they're very, like, enthusiastic about a thing and they don't really, like, understand spoiler
this is a good
etiquette.
Excuse for me to watch this episode.
Hell yeah, Ty! Thank you for the 34 months. Like, I understand that most people don't do it maliciously. They just do it because they're too excited to share their own thoughts on the thing. And don't, like, actually read the warnings. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a shit about that. So if you spoil me, I will permanently ban you from my channel. I don't give a shit. Thank you. And if, like, you accidentally spoil it and then I don't read it, then you're not really spoiling me because, like, I didn't read your comments. So you get a pass. But it's like a random chance that you will get, like, killed if you accidentally spoil it. So watch yourself. Hey, Cordovas, thank you for the $2. We are digitalizing our amazing circus with this one. Thank you, Ty. Ty's commenting account used for commenting for the 34 months. This is a good excuse for me to watch this episode. But yeah, I don't think that I have anything more to say, honestly. Like, I'm not going to spend 30 minutes watching.
11 months? Either way, enjoy the episode.
Hell yeah, Angels Art and Gaming, thank you for the 11 months. Like, I don't think I have anything else to say. I just want to watch the episode. Hey, JDR, thank you for the $2. You're gonna love it! Alright. Thank you, LyraHorrorz, for the super chat. You say, by the way, have you kept up with the teasers that Glitch has released? No. I didn't even fully watch the trailer for this one. I think I did on the phone, but I wasn't paying much attention. And apparently the trailer for this episode literally has no, like, theme around it. Like, it was just a bunch of dumb bits. So I literally have no idea what it's about. Hey, Master Geo, thank you for the $2. Spoiler, Pomni is still Pomni. I mean, you say that, but, like, that means that Pomni's not gonna suddenly, like, glitch out or, like, abstract, so that's good.
Not me. I'm an evil spoiler troll.
Hell yeah, Aether Wolf, thank you for the $5. Also, I just realized from your super chat that for some reason the themed alerts that have different sounds are not appearing on the chat anymore. Like, the notifications don't have unique sound alerts anymore. I don't know why. After these 2 streams that I'm going to be doing today, I'm probably going to go ahead and try to fix that in the background. I don't know why that's happening. Anyways, I really don't have anything else to say. Like, does anybody have anything else to say before we start? I think that everyone's pretty excited, like, right now. Literally, the only thing I want to say is, if you like Deltarune, subscribe and stay tuned to the channel, because, like, after, like, this, in 2 hours, we're going to be doing Snowgrave, in a different stream, but in the same channel. And that I fucking love the amazing Digital Circus, and I want to watch every single episode with you guys. I love theorizing, I love talking about the characters and their arcs. And I have no idea what to expect with this episode. It's literally called The Amazing Digital Circus, Episode 5, Untitled. I don't think it has a running theme like the other ones, like the mansion, the horror mansion, or like the Candyland, or the fast food place. I think it's just like a random grab bag of bullshit. Hey Alec, thank you for the super chat. If you want any indication of how controversial last stream was, in the VOD I had my first internet fight in years. Got a decade of venom out! Oh man! Thank you, Devilish Butcher, for the $5. May have to dip later because I have work today.
May have to dip later because
it's
I have work today and tomorrow, but I hope you all have fun.
I genuinely hope that everyone that has to dip out and has to, like, do other stuff, because my streams are too long and they're busy during the day, that they have a very good day, and I hope that you can at least enjoy the VOD using the timestamps that I provide, like a day later or so. I really put a lot of time and effort into those timestamps to make sure that people that are watching the VOD can, like, move around in it without having to, like, scroll through hours of nonsense. Hey, Bay Pixelot. Thank you for the super chat. I wonder what the secret boss in this episode is. Surprise! It's me! Anyways. Thank you, LyraHorrorz, for the super chat. So, this episode is gonna be the Deltarune Chapter 3 of the Digital Circus? No, because that one was TV-themed. Anyways. I think that's good. Thank you once again, by the way, to TheWinterer for her new music. We are using Chill Time Slime for the Hangout portions of the stream. I really like this theme. It's like a custom theme that we commissioned for the Toxic Cesspit, and I really love it. Anyways. Whew. We're gonna start. I'm gonna disable sound notifications so I can watch the episode by myself, and after the episode is done, then I will re-enable sound notifications, okay? Hey, Ukes, thank you for the €5. You're the last one.
Needed this to clear my mind after going through one of my shittiest days so far.
Just sit down, relax, and enjoy yourself. Ukes, you deserve it. Alright. Closed captions. English original. I love how they have like different like soundtracks for like each audio tracks for like each language. All right, I think this should be good. And set the volume. I need to move this plushie. All right, set the volume like around here. Oh. Let's go. Hey, Subal! What?
Welcome back, my candy hearts and paper flowers!
It's the end of an adventure.
Wow! That sure could have gone better.
Oh my god, Gangle didn't break her mask!
Next adventure will be less... what?
The little twitch.
Hey, Ragatha, can you help me count my eggs before they hatch?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Was that sarcasm?
Looks like that oh-so-positive Ragatha charm is starting to wear off, huh?
Asshole.
Looks like this one was a home run, eh?
Oh, Zubal, you mismatched cash piano, I'll tear you to pieces!
Jesus Christ!
Greatly appreciated.
But never acknowledged.
That's it! Everybody besides Zubal, get over here!
Actual feedback?
Everyone, I'm going to pitch to you some future adventure ideas, and I'm going to ask you to give me your honest opinions on them.
Oh, they actually have eggs!
Alright, so I've got an adventure where you all tour my amazing magic chocolate factory and get killed off one by one from OSHA violations. One where a
like that one.
cardiovascular system goes to war against the United States military.
What?
And one where you have to survive in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland with a telepathic talking dog who's mean to you the whole time.
Fallout.
What do you think?
I like those. No!
No, they all sound a little...
Not the mask!
dark.
I can't tell a compelling story where nothing bad happens. Where's the intrigue? The stakes?
He's truing,
Not
though.
to mention the sex appeal.
What?
What are you talking about?
You know, you could always try the suggestion box again. I honestly didn't hate
He
it.
hates it. He hates it.
You didn't hate it?
It was kind of refreshing doing something grounded in reality.
Yeah, I really didn't mind that one either.
Oh.
What about the rest of you?
I very much did not enjoy
Not
that
back
one
on.
in the
Really
slightest.
think you
And
brought
if
up
we
the
ever do
sex
anything
Please
even
end the
close
time.
to that again, I'm getting violent,
normally
and I'm
never
going
say.
to kill Ragatha.
How am I gonna please everybody if you all like different things?
Maybe just keep your adventures open at all times and let us do whatever we want when we want.
Are you hearing this, Bubble? The Toy Box character wants us to leave the other intelligent AIs to run for a prolonged period of time.
Disgusting.
Am I not
Is that
supposed
insulting?
to be hearing you?
Zippy!
What?
What did you even zip up? I don't have a mouth.
Okay, well, how about this? We'll do a lightning round. Going through all the suggestions in the suggestion box
Oh,
in
shit.
rapid succession.
Just
If
chaos.
you don't like one, you can all vote to skip it.
Chaos.
Like, now?
That's right. So grab your bones and pop
Let
your
them
batteries,
rest, dude.
because here we go.
We just
I was
finished
gonna
an adventure!
Oh yeah, it's actually just chaos. Hell
Wait,
yeah. Hell
I know
yeah.
what this is.
Oh, I
Poacher's
swear to
Paradise.
God, this is one of your suggestions.
Hi everyone! In today's episode
Hey, Tumblr
of
sexy
Poach
man.
Everything, I'm going to be hunting the critically endangered red ribbon rhinoceros.
No. No.
Just like Mom used to make.
No. No. Nice shot. Jesus Christ, like a predator.
Delicious meat. 1 down, 4 to go.
All right, I'm calling a vote. Let's skip this one. And also make Jax a vegan for the rest of the day.
You can't
They
do
look
that.
cute.
What do you mean you can do that?
Sorry, Jax, democracy has spoken.
Democracy sucks.
Wait, what? Why me?
President Pomni?
Power suited you.
Oh my god, are these all gonna be Jax's ideas?
What the?
Well, Miss President, it looks like there are some new developments in the ongoing war between Australia and New Zealand. We may need to take in some refugees. What do you think?
Well, how do you know what to do? What?
Didn't you get the brief?
I am just being here.
You're doing great, Pomni.
Just like the real presidents. What the fuck is that line?
I'm your assistant.
Is that a baby head lamp?
Didn't you get one too? I figured we...
What is that? Brief, Australia and New Zealand are at war. Motivations. How can we make this not our problem and still benefit? Is there a way to come out of this whole thing with ownership of both Australia and New Zealand? Does kangaroo taste good? No, no funny business. Do not embarrass the president or this great nation. In case of character breaks, use the zone of contemplation under the desk. Don't worry, a baby head has already been installed.
We were all on the same page here. Nice. You're gonna have to tap into those golden improv skills.
I hate that fucking thing so
sorry, what?
much.
Oh yeah, I didn't give you one because I wanted to see what you do.
Thanks, Jax. Appreciate it.
I'm not Jax.
Hi, mate! I'm an Australian extremist, and I've come to detonate this bomb.
He
that'll
still
turn
has
all
the
the world's
suit.
deadliest spiders into... Did I pick a bad time?
It's gonna be all about him this episode. Oh no.
It's hard to believe he's vegan.
I and the president have a bomb squad.
Don't worry, President Pomni. I believe you can do this.
There's centipedes in there, too.
Just be sure you know what you're doing.
Okay, well, which wire do I cut?
Follow your heart.
You stay out of this. Shouldn't you be arrested or something?
Hey, I'm on your
just
side
chill.
here.
You're literally not.
Come on, just pick your favorite color.
Like the
Is there an
red
abstracted
I
guy
personally
here?
go with blue. Blue's my favorite color, it being closest to black and all.
What?
one? Wouldn't black be your favorite color then?
Well, no, there's no black wire.
Hi! I'm a New Zealand extremist.
No, Gangle!
I don't know what New Zealanders threaten people with.
Oh, baby!
Hi! I'm a New Zealand extremist, and I don't know what New Zealanders threaten people with.
Hey, Bubble. Ah! Jesus Christ. Whoa! Anime? Oh my god, it's actually fully animated.
What is this? I don't like this.
Oh my fucking
At
god.
least we finally have one that's by someone
Gangle looks
else.
so cute!
Yeah, there's nothing more fun than being back in school.
Just give it a chance, Jax.
Holy
Jeez.
shit, look at that
Nothing
eye!
wrong with your suggestion.
How did you know this was my
Oh my fucking god!
Can you believe this, Pomni? First she draws anime, now she drags us all into one. She must be one of them, losers.
No!
Bring me out of a moving truck.
All right, class. Today, we're gonna learn the popular foreign language known as English.
This is boring. I vote we skip it.
This is so accurate to actual
These
anime.
live animes are the worst ones. It's embarrassing. I mean, I guess it's not as embarrassing as that time Gangle took an anime figure and...
Yeah, let's skip it, that's fine.
No, 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 no. Oh, that was so good. It even was like animated at the proper frame rate. Stargazing.
Are we just chilling for this one?
No, that would be
Can I
nice.
finally relax?
Aw.
I guess so, but I prefer a little bite to my adventures.
Well, help yourself to a sandwich.
Here.
Thanks.
Oh, they're actually being relaxed now. Holy shit.
Do you think Gangle is actually capable of being happy?
What?
I don't know, like her comedy mask still breaks every day. Does she think hanging out with Zooble is gonna magically fix that?
Come on,
Maybe She
dude.
just doesn't want to hang out with someone who's mean to her all the time.
She likes when I'm mean to her, though.
I
No.
think you cared about what other people like.
But I just... No, yeah, you're right. I don't.
Jax?
Do you have any actual friends?
Wow.
Or
Oh.
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about that. That wasn't meant to be.
Oh.
Hey, Kinger! Did you see the fireflies all the way over there?
Was Jax friends with someone that abstracted?
what was that about?
Oh no.
It's nothing.
Oh no. Oh no. The baby. No. 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 No.
Doesn't
No.
she
No.
get
No.
on your
No.
nerves sometimes?
I mean, she's nice to everyone.
Because she has to be.
I think she tries way too hard.
Exactly.
Like, we're stuck in... Why are you always pretending everything's always fine? Like, if you tell someone they're loved and appreciated every day, it just kind of loses all meaning.
Shit.
It just feels like she's trying to take advantage of you, you know? I don't know.
Is he actually opening
Also,
up?
she's dumb and she looks weird.
Fuck you!
I think we all look weird.
Excuse you.
Aw.
This is what peak male performance looks like.
Shut the fuck
My
up.
ears and tail are kind of the pinnacle of masculinity.
Ugh. Also, I just realized that this adventure, the stargazing adventure, is literally like the ending to the show, like the credits of the show. You always see them like looking up at the stars, like in this exact same spot. Like this is like a recreation of the ending of the pilot and like every single other subsequent episode. The outro
Excuse
screen,
you.
yes.
This is what peak male performance looks like.
What a fucking
My ears
asshole.
and tail are kind of the pinnacle of masculinity.
You don't have a tail?
What are you talking about? Yes, I do. What the? Where's my tail? How long have I not had my tail?
I have never seen you with a tail.
What?
When would that have even...
They look happy.
They do, don't they?
You think after this, maybe we could...
Wait a minute! That's a bad thing!
Explain to Daddy Bubble how bad thing.
I think that...
It's bad being happy?
I think they're enjoying the suggestion box adventures more than the me adventures.
Oh,
what should I
no.
do?
You should die. You should throw
What?
a beach party.
What?
You swear now. Ugh, forget it. Let's go to an intermission.
There is so fucking much that just happened in there. I'm sorry. Let me go let me go pause.
Forget it. Let's go to an intermission.
Okay, oh yeah, those are the previous adventures actually. Yeah, every single previous adventure is just like rewound. All right, that makes sense. There has to be something hidden in there though. There ain't no way. Wait, I don't recognize this one. I don't recognize this one.
Intermission time.
Interesting. That's from episode 1, Phil. Oh, it's been a long time. Ooh, funky! Ooh! It's like one of those like dancing fruit baby videos. Fucking flexing that animation, huh?
Kane, what are
Hello?
we doing right now?
We're intermissioning.
Why? Hello?
And now back to the show.
Of course.
Give me a whiskey sour, but hold the egg white, since I'm a vegan. I hate this! How is this even possible? I thought Kane couldn't...
I could have made it way worse for you.
Well, I'm calling a vote to turn Zubul into a slug.
Everyone voted against that.
Who hate it?
No, the baby.
It's raining like the Dickens out there.
Hey guys.
Everyone is so stylish in this
Give me
world.
a corncob blitz.
I'll throw something together.
You know your way around alcohol, huh?
Yeah, this was one of my suggestions. I worked at a bar briefly.
Oh,
I like
shit.
making drinks.
That sounds fitting.
Awesome.
I
What?
know there's an implication there, but I can't be f***ed to figure it out.
So, Pomni, you ever have any jobs? Or are you too young for that?
I'm 25 years old. And yeah, I was an accountant for a supermarket chain.
A supermarket? How'd you end up here?
Well, I sometimes got bored of things, and I would seek out mild thrills. Like
What?
exploring abandoned buildings, you know,
What?
and posting videos of it online.
Are you an urbex?
YouTuber.
Urbex, sir?
Really. Nobody watched them. It
Oh.
was just something
Urban
I-
Explorer.
I sometimes did that. I wouldn't record it, though. Here's your Cosmo.
Thanks.
Hiding something.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? What's your story, then?
I thought you'd never ask. Well, after my lung cancer diagnosis, me and my junkie associate from a chemistry class I used to teach...
Yeah,
decided-
fucking
about
whatever.
you?
I wasn't done.
If you're gonna make shit up, at least be creative about it. I know what you're referencing.
Was that a reference to something?
I worked in fast food.
No.
What about your art?
I was in community college for graphic design, but I dropped out.
No.
I didn't really pursue art much after that.
Hey, I'm always down to make art together if you want.
Oh, I didn't know you were an artist too, Zubul.
Yeah, I was a tattoo artist for a couple years.
A bartender and a tattoo artist? You're killing me here, Zuby.
Zubul's fucking cool as shit, actually.
Do you have, like, an actual point, or are you just talking?
I'm just having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
Fun isn't the thing I hate.
I hate you.
I guess I'll go now. Oh, jeez, where to start? I was born.
She's
into
a rich girl!
Family. We had a large property with horses and chickens, and my mother, well, my mother was a lot.
Oh.
I worked in real estate for a bit until I ended up here. I'm sure she doesn't miss me. I certainly don't miss the yelling, and the braiding, and guilt tripping, and the... Yeah.
Oh,
Just kind of a
baby!
farm girl. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Are you gonna open up now, actually?
No point in asking Kinger, because there's no way he remembers anything.
Never better.
Do you
Kinger.
guys know about his wife?
Huh?
My what?
Don't talk about her. Are you actually gonna open up now, asshole?
What?
That's disappearing, guy. That's just what he does.
Just
I
despawns?
see. From a previous adventure?
Yeah, God, Pomni, you didn't know that?
I'm ignoring you.
Look at
By
her
the way,
face!
Pomni, sorry about the whole president thing.
Look at that fucking face! Oh, that's gonna be a fucking emote or something. That's gonna be a sticker or something they're gonna sell. Look at that shitty face.
I'm ignoring you.
By the way, Pomni, sorry about the whole president thing. I just thought it'd be funny.
Are you apologizing? What's happening?
Just ignore him.
Why is he being so kind to Pomni specifically?
Apology accepted, I guess.
Wow, the first steps of a budding friendship, right, Ragatha?
Hey, Pomni.
Are you getting jealous?
Smashed me against the walls and I got all jumbled up. Oh, all things considered, that was pretty funny, right?
No, not really.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, no. Sorry, that was probably pretty traumatic for you.
Oh, remember when you got high at McDonald's and told Gangle to kill herself?
Wow!
That was funny.
What? I did not say that. I think. No, of course I didn't. And I am still so sorry about that, Gangle. I would never have said anything like that if I didn't get that stupid sauce in my eye.
Jeez, Raggy, just let yourself be mean sometimes. It's funny.
He's actually getting drunk. Wait, do the drinks actually make them drunk?
Constantly tormenting Gangle's really funny, Jax.
You guys all take this place way too seriously. What is this? Why'd you do that? Can you get that thing away from me?
The corn?
Are you afraid of corn?
No.
Corn?
Who's afraid of corn?
What?
Lord, let's go to the next adventure.
What? You're not even a part of...
What?
It's softball, ladies and gentlemen.
Corn phobia.
We're doing
I
this.
guess you could say Jax is a little bit corny.
Oh.
Beautiful night for a game, right, Bubble? We've got the Big Tops playing against the evil Big Tops.
I'm evil!
I'm evil
What?
Pomni.
I'm evil Ragatha.
Oh,
Dictator here.
singing like an Ojo-sama.
I'm Evil Jax.
Marksman reporting for duty.
I'm Bazool.
That wasn't in my suggestion.
Why don't I get an evil clone?
But first, let's welcome our special guest.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Here to sing the American National Anthem.
He's gonna disappear. 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 He's gonna disappear.
Oh, sad.
Even they're confused. Hell yeah, Millipede.
All right, team. I may not know what's going on, or who is going on, or when is going on, or why is going on, but I do know where is going on. And it's out on that field. So let's
Based.
go break some tailbones, team.
Oh.
Hey, guys. I hope we all have a fun game, no matter who ends up winning. I want to kill that guy.
Hello, stupid Gatha. I hope you're ready to get completely annihilated. No,
Oh my fucking god, that Ojo-sama laugh that she does because she's a rich bitch. Oh my god.
he loves you and you're going to die someday.
Oh my god.
We can't exactly die. It's like the whole thing here.
What the flick?
Huh? Check this out. You're out, dumb.
Damn it.
Why is Evil Pomni just literally Phi though?
Ha! Get owned!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah!
Cool. Wait, what's that? Who did this?
Me, Jax!
You!
Gotta love the hyperlink at the top right for a May Jax plushie.
You're up to bat.
I can't, don't wanna.
Do it,
Why
pussy!
No!
Seems fitting for you, though. I figured you'd be into this.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I'm just having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
I don't want to wear this.
Do it, pussy! Coward! Oh.
I have never seen you this upset about something.
Jax, bat.
I'm gonna kill you when this is over.
Let's see what you're made of.
Shut up!
He is so embarrassed.
You look good. I don't want to hear that.
From
I want
you?
Dead.
Awesome!
Well, guess there's no more ball. We're done.
Wait, I got this.
What? Hey!
What the fuck?
Sorry, Zubul. It's just the perfect regulation softball size. We're not playing baseball here.
It's gonna hurt!
I'm not doing this anymore.
Wait, Jax! What about where is going on?
Can't believe I hit it right to her.
Oh my god, Pomni. Pomni looks so adorable with like the tiny little hat. Her head usually looks so fucking big with the jester hat, but she looks actually like a normal person with that hat.
Supposed to be better than that. Sorry. I should be a better sport.
Not to, like, agree with Jax or anything, but there's nothing wrong with showing your negative emotions.
Exactly.
It's pretty normal.
I don't know. I don't want to be a jerk or anything.
You have to be
We
sometimes.
all need to be a jerk sometimes.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Gotta be more confident in yourself, girl. Aw. Oh, they
Need a
fucking.
ball here.
I mean, what?
Oh,
Jax, we have a ball now. What are you doing?
See ya.
Oh, they like each other though.
Whoops, I missed. Oh darn, I'm out.
I love Horseman.
Having fun?
Oh, you know it. Oh look, Gangle's up to bat. How do you think this is gonna go?
Would you
Do it,
stop
do
trying
it,
to
do
force
it.
her to act like you?
Oh yeah, I should force her to be happy all the time instead.
Corn,
right?
corn. Don't look at the corn.
Turn her into some insensitive jerk who deflects everything.
I can think for myself, guys.
Hey, I ain't forcing anything on you.
And then you just act like you never do anything wrong and everybody loves you, when in reality you just fuck everything up for everyone else.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
let's, calm down a bit.
What? You're the one who said it's fine to be a jerk sometimes. Ugh. I'm sorry, Pomni. That wasn't very cool of me.
I'm just imagining the situation as like, you guys know the fucking furry art of like the child furry like crying and like whimpering in front of like the two parents like arguing. Like I'm imagining that for like Pomni, and like in the background it's like Jax and Ragatha.
It's fine.
No apologies for me. This is so sad.
The parents are fighting. The family's fighting again.
For bringing up that thing earlier.
Oh.
So, you wanna talk about that?
I don't.
I'm in a maid outfit. What do you think?
Like a cat.
So, how's the game going?
great! Gangle hit a home run.
Really?
Yeah, your instructions helped me a lot.
Huh.
Can you give me my eye back? Joke's on you. I've already forgotten what you're talking about.
Wowee!
Destroyed!
Another home run!
That's not what.
Oh, damn it!
What? Okay.
Nice
Orbsman
going,
hates
Zool.
it.
All right, Pomni, you're up.
Hey, Ragatha. You wanna bat for me instead?
I guess I could. If you really want.
Oh my god, Gator Goo! Oh no! Why? Why remind me of Kim? Gator Goo. Oh, in the background. He's there.
Two?
Think of it as a second chance to show him who's boss.
Yeah.
You can do it, Ragatha. I believe in you. I believe in you. Is everyone dead?
Zowie Zoo Weewa! Another home run! And that makes 3 home runs in a row!
Huh?
The Big Tops win!
Huh?
That's not how softball works.
Well, that's how my softball works. We're done. Hooray!
No!
Man, we didn't even get to bat.
What happened?
You did it, Ragatha! We won!
I mean, I guess.
Good job. Whatever you did.
What happened?
Oh yeah, good job, team.
Huh? Oh cool, I'm not a vegan anymore.
Run away!
Hey! Wait, what are you...
Kill him! Yes! Kill!
What is going on?
What happened?
Well, I hope we all learned that suggestion box ideas are actually not fun at all, and Kane's ideas are much better.
Well, some of them were pretty okay.
Artists can't take fucking criticism.
I kinda liked the low stakes ones.
I thought the first 2 were awesome. The rest, eh. Oh yeah, Pomni. I can show you that thing in the hall I was talking about.
Oh yeah, sure.
What's happening with Ragatha? Huh? That's it? Huh? What? Na 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 na. Oh, the Mate Jax plushie. Na 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 na. Oh, and the figure too. Na na. And the cup. Christ, they're really banking on him being popular, huh? Damn. Yeah, the Starry Night Sky. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Adorable. What was up with that episode though? Like, did I not notice something in the like? It felt like it got kind of inconclusive. Huh. Interesting. Apparently. Azazel desperately wants me to call her so that we can talk about this episode. So let's do that. That episode felt very like it kind of ended out of nowhere. I'm usually used to having like big epic moments at the end of every episode that will like wrap up everything with a nice bow. All right, let's see what chat and Azazel thinks about this episode. Hello!
Okay, so there's so much to talk about. I must I will talk about
Fix your fucking microphone.
What?
Fix your microphone. You sound like you're underwater.
What?
You sound like shit, girl. Hey, Gluebird, thank you for the $5.
Now that the EP is over, I can say that Rag was probably sent to the circus before Breaking Bad was aired.
You sound like absolute fucking garbage right now. Hey, Tails Gamer, thank you for the $2. Ragatha might be a lesbian, but Pomni is straight. Oh, that's tragic. Also,
okay,
also, oh my god, you're filled with Jack's paraphernalia. Oh my god, holy shit.
I'm not sure how I can fix my microphone, actually.
Weird. Have you tried, like, turning it on and off again? Supermarket radio ass Mike. Hey, Shady Art, thank you for the $5. There are so many hidden parts of this episode. There's stuff in the intermission, and watch Ragatha's crash out closer. Interesting. Well, I guess there's many things that we can talk about and pause and, like, look over again. I was very fucking confused as to what happened to Ragatha at the end. Like, it just stopped? What the hell? Hey, Javo.
Funny Slim.
Thank you for the 2 months. Let me see that last bit, like, more up close. Cause, like, it felt like a scene was skipped out or something. Zombie Man F says, this is a very foreshadowing as a literary device episode. Ragatha was trying so hard to be nice, no one really cares about her as a friend. Yeah, that's the biggest problem that I saw in this episode. That, yeah, sure, Jax doesn't have friends, but neither does Ragatha. Hello? Hello, hello?
Hello?
You still sound like shit. Hey, Matrix, thank you for the $5. It's a lightning round episode. Yeah.
A lot of stuff is revealed in quick succession.
I guess we'll have to, like, talk about it, like, as we go along. Hey, Lily Willy, thank you for the $5. I don't think Rags likes the idea of Pomni being like Jax.
I don't think Rags likes the idea of Pomni being like Jax. She instantly turned to see Pomni with Jax after hearing the evil Pomni be rude like him.
Right.
Okay, I guess I see you later. Okay.
Just fix your Discord settings, dude. You sound fine in your streams.
I always like tried everything. Maybe you should call back Daxafoid.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, hold on a minute, people. Go do the super chats and talk about the stuff. I'll go fix the thing for her. Be right back. Boopy. Hold on. Boopy boop boop boopy. Be right back.
It's really weird.
Why does your microphone sound like absolute ass garbage?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Discord settings. Audio. Okay, let's see. This shit sucks. Turn it off.
Okay.
Advanced voice activity. No. Echo cancellation off. Fuck that shit. Automatic gain control. That's fine. Chat, does that sound better? Chat, does that sound better? I need to lower this down a little bit more and increase the input volume. Yeah, way better. Excellent. I'll be back. My shit.
Thank you, tech support. Anyway, I do have Jax a lot.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, Phisnom. Have you seen tech support?
Fuck you. Alright. Let me lower
Do I
down
sound better?
let me lower down your volume. You sound so much fucking better, girl. Anyway.
Okay, so
Hey Mary, thank you for the $2. What's everyone's favorite type of cheese? I like Gouda.
So I will talk about Jax first, because if you didn't guess, my favorite character is Jax.
Hey Rocky Stan, thank you for the €5.
Jax is trying to be friend with Pomni so he doesn't go insane and abstracted.
Makes
His
sense.
old friend was probably the frog guy on the door in the intermission.
What fucking frog guy?
Okay, so I will explain this. So, as Ghostworks said, before the Cosmo abstracted, the guy before that was the guy named Ribbit.
Ribbit?
And this was Jax's friend. And so the reason why Jax is getting like attached to Pomni, because like, can you skip back to the door, like to
What
the door?
door?
With, like, Ribbit, to the Ribbit door,
Like the intermission?
Yeah.
All right, tell me when to pause the intermission. Also, hey Ritos, welcome to the stream. My take is that she's feeling not necessarily jealous, but she's feeling dismissed, and every attempt she does make to get closer to Pomni rings hollow. Since she's always trying, nothing feels special. That's very true. I do agree with that.
Okay, skip until you see the door with like Jax standing in front of it.
All right. Also, thank you, Shady Art, for the $5. Watch the part where Jax asks for an apology slowly. That's not a buffering issue. Okay. Well, we'll do it after this. I think the door was somewhere here. I did see like a door, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
Okay, so like the door that you said is Ribbit's door. The fan that Jax had before they abstracted. And, okay, so, Pomni, actually, like, once we get to the door, I want you to notice, like, one small detail.
Alright. You know what detail that I noticed, though? Look at Frognia here. Look at the frog Pomni.
Yeah, I was about to say, yes, she, like, has a lot, like,
Hey, Luca.
to frogs.
Okay, so crazy crack theory. We see Jax point out how his body is peak male performance and masculinity and how uncomfortable he is in the maid dress and insecure when Sewell points out its fitting. What if Jax is a trans man? Ooh, I feel like Jax is just uncomfortable with wearing women's clothing because he's desperate to be masculine, because he just doesn't want to accept his feminine side. I don't think that he's a trans man, because I think that then he would just be elated that... I don't know, that doesn't feel right to me for his character. Hey, Night Beast, thank you for the $3. Someone said it perfectly. Ragatha is the type of person that tries too hard to make friends and doesn't actually make any. Well, Pomni likes Jax because though he's a jerk, he is genuine. I don't think that Pomni likes Jax, though. Like, she's been consistently shown to, like, dislike him. She just wants to be helpful. There's a difference between being overly nice and like overly happy and trying to like push bad things under the rug and trying to be genuinely helpful to people's worries, you know? Thank you, Cybernetic Silver, for the super chat. I really like that is not just that Ragatha is a people pleaser, it's also that voice is a reminder of her abuser, so of course she dislikes Jax. Ooh. Like her mother? Alright, the door should be somewhere around here.
After this, yeah. Okay.
What about all the doors? Oh, look, it's that's Kaufmo.
Yeah, I never cared about this guy, TBH.
A random like NPC door.
Okay, so this frog has the same like chicks as Pomni does.
What's this one called? He's called Ribbit?
People just call them Ribbit because like this is like when like people ask Gooseworks on Tumblr like, hey, who got abstracted before Cosmar? She said Ribbit. Like, so people just call this thing Ribbit. Also, like small detail, which is not sure how much is like connects to it, but have you seen the Pomni's original design? I will send it in DMs.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this before, that Pomni originally meant by Gooseworks was a frog. Like it was supposed to be like a male frog. That kind of like had a weird like lanky design.
Yeah.
And let me see if I can show this off to people. Yeah, I can. Yeah, this was originally Pomni's original design before the jester motif came in. This is so Gooseworks it hurts, by the way. Like this is such a Gooseworks as design. Though I think that Pomni is like infinitely better, but it's kind of fascinating that the ribbit like frog motif got like still brought into this episode through this like old friend that Jax had. Yeah, I like that a lot. Hold on. Ooh. I'm gonna move back into the episode. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. I don't think that I don't think that the episode is like necessarily like
Bonnie is warming up to Jax.
Hey, Nox?
Back at when Jax mauled evil Jax. She laughed at it.
Did she?
Yes, she did. And Ragatha was actually disgusted by that. Because, like, if you skip to the moment when Jax, like, trying to kill, like, evil Jax, like, you can see Ragatha actually being disgusted by Pomni, like, be like, haha, that's funny, that's silly.
Do you think that Pomni is slowly starting to like the silly little guy? The silly little Jax?
I think maybe question. Yeah, this moment. Yeah, see? Look at the Pomni.
Oh, she actually likes it! You can see a little smile. That's interesting. She's trying to hold back laughter.
Like, I personally think that, like, since Pomni was looking for thrills in life, right? And Jax is, like, doesn't have a brakes inside him, and he does, like, extreme shit.
Impulsiveness.
Like, impulsive shit. Like, she would probably never do, because she was, like, accountant in the food chain? So, like, you know, she was restricted a lot. And Jax is, like, no stop, nor, like, no thinking, just do impulsive shit.
Interesting.
I think that's why she warmed me up to him.
I think that also makes sense as to why she's not actually a great friend to Ragatha either, because, like, Ragatha comes from, like, this very, like, rich background, and it's, like, she restrains herself a lot and sounds very fake because she's trying to be, like, as friendly as possible, but... like, my main problem with Ragatha, and I talked about this with Chad, like, in the last episode, the fast food episode, my main problem with Ragatha is not that she's a fake bitch, because, like, she genuinely does care about people, and, you know, restraining yourself and trying to be nice regardless of your own thoughts on other people is still good. Like, you are trying to overcome your own internal thoughts and trying to be nice despite of those thoughts. The problem with Ragatha, in my opinion, is that she doesn't try to actually fix things, you know? Like, she will pay lip service to be all the people's problems. She will say, oh, don't worry, like, you know, everything's gonna be fine, don't worry, forget about it, we just need to have fun and put on a smile and everything will be alright. And I think that's why other people, like, can't really connect with Ragatha, because, like, they are going through really serious mental shit, and she's not really receptive to that. She's just telling them, don't worry, just shut the fuck up and smile, you know? Like, it's okay to hide the things. Hide your bad things from other people and just put on a smile and everything will be alright. And I think that's, like, incredibly, like, toxic, you know?
Okay, so the thing is, people pointed out, like, again, it's not my thoughts, I'm just stealing it from Twitter, but,
oh, she mad.
People out that Jax and Ragatha actually pretty the same, but just like a little bit different. Because both of them
Backwards.
cope with, yeah. Because like Ragatha pretends to be nice and smiling, and she hides her true feelings.
Yeah, look at this.
But Jax actually,
She's
but Jax
genuinely
actually-
hurt by Pomni in this moment.
but Jax actually tries to like, you know, hide his true feelings by like, you know, being an asshole, which probably, again, like this is like big probably, like Jax maybe had someone abusive in his life, but who was like, you know, like a fake bitch who was trying to manipulate him. So this why he doesn't like Ragatha. By the way, he's serving content this scene.
You mean he's serving corn in this scene?
Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of corn, on Gooseworks Tumblr, like people ask like, oh, why Jax is afraid of corn? And like, they said it reminds him of farm, but that's just like, but then Gooseworks says I may have lied about farm. So like, I'm not sure what's that about, but people theorize that Jax was like working on the farm. Such big question mark. Like, I'm not sure where this coming from.
Raito
He was forced to be vegan.
Raito says, that's probably exactly how Ragatha survived her abuse situation. It'll be fine, I just need to shut the fuck up and smile. That's horrible though, but I can absolutely understand. Like, I like Ragatha as a character, I don't hate her as a character. It's just, she's a flawed character, but I know exactly where she's coming from, you know?
Like, her behavior, like, explained, because, like, her mother was abusive to her, so therefore, Ragatha, if she shows negative emotion, the abuse will double, right?
Yeah.
So Ragatha just tries to be like, hey, you can do this, I believe in you. Like, she even tried to be nice to Jax, because, like, she doesn't want to get on his negative side, because, like, she just thinks that it will, like, double the abuse. By the way...
Right, look at
by
this,
the
by the
way-
way. I love how he just jumps in fear of the corn like a cat.
Here's my wife, by the way.
That's so fucking cute.
By the way. In the... people pointed out, in the stargazing scene when, like, Ragatha says, like, do you have any friends? And, like, Ragatha says, not anymore. Like, people speculate, people say that she talks about herself, like, she's no longer friends with Jax, but then Jax, like, gets it as, like, reminder of Ribbit. Because, like,
What?
she specifically says, oh, like, listen to the text, listen to the, what they say.
Alright,
Like,
I
not any-
will.
You're right, I don't.
Do you have any actual friends?
Not anymore. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about...
Oh.
It wasn't meant to be,
Yeah, she was talking about herself.
Herself,
and, like,
not
others.
not
Yeah,
Ribbit.
she was not talking about Ribbit. And, like, there's also a big flaw of Ragatha, like, kind of, like, you know, moving out of the road.
We watch the scene
but
with
also
Ragatha apologizing to Jax and watch Ragatha's hair, _ if worry.
Alright, shitty art, but let me
okay,
fucking
people
finish
didn't ask-
talking about this shit. I really like that though, because it shows that Ragatha was thinking about herself and was not genuinely trying to hurt Jax with that comment. Like, it wasn't a comment meant to, like, upset Jax. It was just talking about their failing relationship. Maybe when, like, Jax originally came into the circus, or, like, Ragatha came to the circus, they both, like, were really close friends. Because, like, you know, Ragatha was genuinely trying to be nice to Jax, and maybe they had a falling out before Pomni came along. So she's, like, being bitter about failing to be a friend to Jax. Maybe that's why, like, she's desperately trying for Pomni not to get close to Jax, because she's gonna believe that Jax is just gonna end up hurting her, like she got hurt by Jax in the past, you know?
You know, I think, I don't know, there's, like, so much to Ragatha. Like,
Hey Lily, Willie, thank you for the $5.
Does Jax bully Gangle to stop the forced happine since Rags does, and it seems overall more damaging in the long term? It doesn't excuse those actions, Dao.
I have, not a theory, but I have a feeling that Ragatha, the way that Ragatha tries to solve issues is in long term actually extremely damaging to these people. Because, like, how long has Ragatha been around in the circus? Years?
for a while, yeah.
She's been here, like, at least since Ribbit, right? And that's been like 2 people ago. If Ragatha's way of keeping people sane in the circus and trying to solve their problems actually worked, they wouldn't have abstracted, right? But it seems that Ragatha being so nice to people and trying to push them to like just push their internal feelings inside might have actually caused them to abstract themselves, or maybe not the direct reason, but it was maybe like one of the main reasons for why they abstracted, like having to push their feelings inside and not having to bother actually talking about them properly, you know? And she's not trying to abstract them.
Yeah, she's not trying, but the funny part is her mother was abusive and then pushed the feeling inside her, therefore locking her.
Yes.
She unknowingly does the same, but like by pretending to be nice.
Exactly.
And in the scene where she like lets herself loose, she actually like being like, she's not being an asshole, she's just being like, how do I say it? She's not being mean, she's just being an asshole. In the scene where she like yells. And this is why she gets mad at Pomni, because like, but you said like I can get loose.
Argus says, what if she's the reason for why Jax lost Ribbit? I don't think that she's the genuine actual reason for why Ribbit got abstracted, but maybe Jax blames Ragatha because of it. You know? Like, I think it's a situation where, like, Jax had to blame someone for Ribbit's, like, demise. And obviously Jax doesn't want to blame himself, because he's an asshole, and wants to push, like, his problems onto other people, and doesn't, like, that's the way that he copes. So maybe it's a thing of, like, I blame Ragatha for always trying to push, like, Ribbit's problems aside instead of addressing them correctly, you know? And that's why Jax also wants to get in the good side of Pomni and, like, is extremely sarcastic and mean whenever, like, Ragatha tries to be friends with other people, like Pomni and Gangle, you know? Because, like, Jax keeps telling Ragatha, oh, you're babying Gangle so much. Oh, do you think that Gangle actually really likes you? Like, it seems like he's trying to project his feelings onto Ragatha, you know?
To be fair, I will, okay, Jax number 5 is here. Okay, so I think Ragatha put that like implied role on her, like the peacemaker. I will make everyone happy. Then she specifically like puts this role on herself all the time with Pomni, with Gangle.
She puts herself as the team mom, essentially.
Yeah, and I think like Jax blaming her for Ribbit is like, because she like specifically says like, hey, like let's get through it, like yay, and like Jax specifically blames her for that, probably because like people have hopes on her, like, and like every new abstraction is just like, you know, her failing her job, quote unquote.
Goji says, it's like Jax is trying to protect them from Ragatha. I don't think that Jax is trying to protect anything. I think that the way that Jax works is like an edgy teenager. Because, like, okay, I gotta be honest, guys. I was an edgy teenager when I was a kid. Can you imagine that, me being an edgy teenager? But the way that edgy teenagers usually, like, try to express their feelings is that they know that they can't really, like, fix things, right? I think that Jax is a character that has pretty much, like, given up on actually fixing anything, you know? But even if they, like, can't fix anything, they will still try to express their problems in stupid ways. Like, they will go like, ugh, I'm gonna be sarcastic and mean so that you know that I have a problem with you, you know? And that energy of frustration and cynicism is what I think, like, Jax is expressing here. Like, he's being mean and sarcastic to Ragatha because he knows that the way that Ragatha does things just ultimately doesn't work and wants her to stop. That's also why I think that Jax gangs up on Gangle all the time. It's not because he genuinely dislikes Gangle. I think that Jax just is cynical about the way that Gangle expresses herself. Like, he thinks like, oh, you're such a crybaby. Why are you crying all the time? Why are you being so weak? You should just, like, be yourself. You shouldn't, like, be so shy and so, like, such a wallflower. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, stop being like that. And so he bullies her because he, in a way, feels that doing that will actually push Gangle's buttons and will get her to, like, open up or, like, be herself more. Even though that's doing kind of the opposite, you know? That's what I feel like, at least. Thank you, Suspicious, for the super chat. I don't think that Jax is, like, consciously trying to help others. I just think that he's an edgy teenager that genuinely is frustrated and cynical about this entire ordeal, and is most cynical to the people that he finds fake, you know? He finds that you're being fake as fuck, and so he wants to make fun of that.
Is people in their 20s considered teenagers?
No?
He's 22 years old.
Yeah, but he's acting like a child. Like, I'm not saying he's an actual literal teenager. I'm just saying that the way that he's acting is extremely immature for his age. But he doesn't care because he lives in a cartoon world with, like, sentient talking masks and shit. Like, I think that he's an immature bitch. That's what Jax is.
I got 3 theories going. 1. Jax is an NPC.
Absolutely not.
He had a tail and is gone and was made vegan when it stated King can't edit BCs.
Oh.
2. Abigail is abstracting. 3.
Who the fuck is Abigail? What the hell? The blanks are the real Jax trying to find a way out. I don't think that Jax is an NPC, purely because I don't think that Jax is like I don't think he would be capable of having such emotions if he were an NPC. But at the same time, yeah, like the missing tail, and like he refuses to tell his own backstory, and
this, but in the when Jax walks in the bar and says like, "Hold the yoke, I'm vegan now," he specifically mentions like, "What? I'm vegan? I don't think Kane could," and like he stares away. Which maybe implies that, like, he didn't know that Kate has access to the mines? / big question mark. I'm, like, not sure here. Also, who the fuck is Abigail?
Who the fuck is Abigail? Yeah, what the fuck? Hey, Cosmic Candy, thank you for the super chat.
Pretty sure Jax was either a cat they tested it on first, or was put in the simulation as a kid/teen since he's been there for years, and the youngest.
I do find this bar scene fascinating, though, the way that they talk to each other, because this is the first time where the characters have, like, genuinely opened up about their backstories. Like, and where they came from. Also, oh my god, Pomni's a YouTuber. Pomni's like a failed YouTuber. Pomni's like an urbaxer. She's like an urban explorer that, like, goes and tries to find thrills in, like, abandoned places. That's so fucking cute. Oh my god, that's so good for Pomni. Oh my god.
Yeah, but at the same time, there might be a video out there with Pomni be like, "Hey guys, I found this headset. I wonder what happens if I put it on."
Right.
And she just puts it on and then, like, she gets abstracted.
I
Not
find
abstracted, but, like...
I find it so fucking sad that, like, she said that, "Oh yeah, nobody really watched my videos." Like, like, the idea that she had, like, a YouTube channel with, like, barely any views. And, like, she just, like, tried to upload that and, like, never really went anywhere. So, like, Pomni.
Jax is canonically 22. He was most definitely in his late teens when he was first stuck in the Circus.
Right.
He never got a chance to mature properly.
Circus. Thank you, comic reader casual. That makes sense a lot, actually.
A question.
Hey, melodramatist.
I'm very conflicted about the Jax is an NPC theory because, yeah, we can't disprove it yet. But if that's true,
what's
what
the
is
point?
To it?
Yeah, like, he seems to be a pretty well-rounded character regardless. Like, what would him being an NPC contribute to the story, you know?
Also, a question. Do they age as they hear? Because, like, I don't know how to explain this, but, like, if they stop, for example, at 17, will they age? Because, like, is like, time even, like, a thing in this universe? Like, in this circus?
I think that they would age just by living experiences and just in general, like, maturing as people. I do think that the circus is just a completely digitized reality. I don't think that the people are, like, still sitting around in headsets, like, being connected to this world, like, after years. Like, they would have probably already died by starvation and stuff like that. I think that these are just, like, digital representations of real people that put on the headset and just, like, are living here now. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I think once you become, like, a digital character, age doesn't really matter because you don't have any biological, like, processes or anything. I think it's literally just when you mature as a person at that point. You know? Hey, Ham and Hallie, thank you for the super chat. Maybe Kane wasn't being honest on what he had control over the circus members. Yeah, it's either a thing of like Kane not being honest about him being able to control them, or it's Jack maybe being an NPC.
Kane says one of the things he doesn't have control over is their minds, so him turning Jax vegan is concerning.
Maybe he didn't literally turn Jax vegan, but he at least just made him say that?
Yeah, it's like how do I say it? I don't think Jax is NPC. Like, he's like a little bit too like.
Too real.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's weird to say, but like, yeah, he's a little bit too real. Also, people have been begging you to watch the like this one Ragatha hair scene.
I love this face so much. Ragatha has the best faces. Hey, Paradox Pilot, what if the Amazing Digital Circus is a Soma simulation? Yeah, I think that it kind of works like that, that everyone that gets jacked into this, like, becomes like a digital character in this digital world. Like, I don't think that people are literally connected to it by tubes or anything. Alright, let's see the apology scene, because people have been non-stop screaming to me about it. Hey, Calais, thank you for the super chat. Imagine Goose works as a Pomni found footage ARG. That would be so cool.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Also, there's another like thing that you like skip through like because you didn't notice it much. When Ragatha is on the field and she looks at like the what's it called, stable? I don't remember. Like the bench.
Yeah.
She actually sees Pomni talking to Jax and she's like disturbed by that.
Ooh, because she doesn't want them to be close. Maybe Ragatha blames Jax for Ribbit's abstraction, because maybe he thinks that Jax pushed Ribbit into it.
I think it's a little bit more personal. Like, in my personal opinion, I think Jax just reminds her of her mother too much, and she thinks, oh, like, Pomni's like me for real. She will like get close to like Jax, and Jax will hurt her like my mother did.
All right, let's watch this scene again.
For bringing up that thing earlier.
What?
So...
I don't get it. Raito says, someone asked on Tumblr, if Kane can't affect their minds, why did the stupid sauce make her high? And Gooseworks responded with, so I think it's less Jax is an NPC and more that Kane is lying. Yeah, Kane is probably lying.
We're not saying you skipped it.
What the hell?
Once it turns around.
No apologies for me? This is so sad.
I'm sorry, Jax.
Look at her, like, the eye, like, twitching out.
Jax. For...
Oh?
I don't get it.
What? I don't see it. Some people said... Some people say that they saw it. I really don't know what they're talking about.
Chat, what are you on?
Hey, Jax. For...
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Chad?
People say her hair glitched.
In the back of her head.
Bad.
Wait, hold on. A little bit back?
There's like a shimmer in her hair above her button eye. I think that's just YouTube compression, dude. The top right of her hair glitches as she starts walking away. I literally don't see it.
I cannot believe you guys are like basically fucking game theory, like, guys, the hair glitched!
I literally don't see it. You mean this?
What?
Like this, like the blur here? Because that's YouTube compression, dude. I don't think that... It's right there, what?
Am I stupid?
Oh, it's this. It's this. Look at these two images. Look at these two images. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to be straight with you. That is an actual glitch within the rendering of the episode. This is supposed to be the actual thing that is supposed to be rendered, and this is not like an intentional glitch. This is a 3ds Max like blur, motion blur error. That is a lighting error that is happening in the actual 3D program that they used to animate this episode with. Like, yeah, no, this is just a glitch because if you've seen, like, the behind the scenes for, like... Wait a second! Oh, that is so subtle, I don't know. Okay, there's one frame where it's, like, a little bit, like, the lighting is a little bit off, and there's a second one where, like, a little bit of her hair is, like, a different lighting. Yeah, like this. This is the moment. No, dude.
It's just lighting.
If you watch back, like, one of the first, like, behind-the-scenes episode for the Amazing Digital Circus, you will see that Ragatha's hair and hair physics are, like, one of the things that are, like, glitch out the most in the animation process for the episodes. I really don't think that this is abstraction. It's such a subtle error, I really don't think that this is actually intentional. This is probably, like, an issue when it comes to, like, the motion blur. Because, like, when you motion blur a 3D animation, you have to, like, re-render, like, an image multiple times. I think that this is just an actual animation error.
I mean, like, TBH probably has the most, like, properties and polygons on her model out of the entire, like, cast.
The hair is complicated because of the hair dynamics, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's not intentional at all. Sorry, guys. Like, I've seen way too many renders in Blender and 3ds Max fuck up for me to not think that that is an actual animation issue. Though some people might just ask Gooseworks, you know?
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Hey, Shady R, thank you for the $5. This is such a high-quality production. Do you really think that they would have an animation error in such an important scene? Yes. Yes, I do. If you say that, you really don't know how, like, an animation pipeline works. Like, yeah, this happens all the fucking time.
Like, to be fair, it's still an indie studio, okay?
Yeah.
By the way, fucking Gaslight District is canon in this universe, apparently.
There is? It is?
Skip to the, Japanese segment, like the anime segment, and look close on the board behind Jax.
Alright. Also, Raito says, also, like, Abstraction has a set visual style so far, and this isn't it. Yeah, Abstraction is a very specific, like, animation glitchy style that is, like, they model actually itself corrupting, not the lighting, you know? Hey, Tiny Toon, if it was Abstraction, it would have been way more obvious. Exactly. Also, I love the anime, the anime sequence. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, look at the board behind Jax.
Glitch Crown says, even Disney has animation errors. Yeah, like that. It's not uncommon, dude. If anything, the bigger a production is, and let's be clear here, Glitch is an actual professional animation studio. Like, sure, they were indies. They started being indies, but they're professional, you know? The more people you have involved in animation like this, the more likely it is that animation errors like this are gonna slip by, you know? Hey, Cordovas, thank you for the $2. I, as an animator, can confirm that this is actually normal. Yeah, exactly. Don't be FNAF pilled, everybody. People can make mistakes. Don't be FNAF pilled. No, don't worry. Gooseworks is not Scott Cawthon. Like, not everything is intentional.
I don't understand. It was lighting issue. It means the Abigail is abstracted.
This is so fucking cool. I wonder if, like...
That is so awesome.
I wonder if, like, they actually contracted, like, an actual, like, anime studio to make this sequence. Also, oh my god, I just noticed! Subal has, like, a male, like, fucking... like, school uniform. Fucking, I love Subal's non-binary ass. They're great.
Oh, by the way, this is proper Japanese.
Proper-ass Japanese, huh? That's awesome.
Amazing good digital Circus.
One thing I heard as a small theory is at the end people have wondered if the mannequin was Abel. As in Cain and Abel. The logo in episode 1 was C and A.
Well, a lot of people are saying that the mannequin at the end of the episode is like a rogue NPC that managed to escape the adventure. But guys, in the episode 1, you see one of the mannequins taking a bath in like one of the rooms of the circus. Like, the mannequins are around in the circus. Like, that's just a thing that they do. But I wonder Hmm?
But maybe they have something more to it. 'Cause,
Maybe
like,
that one specifically
yeah.
has something to it, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angry Sir, for the $3. But hey, that's just a theory!
No.
I fucking love this sequence. The way that Pomni is specifically drawn, it's like so... There needs... Because, like, can we watch the credits and see if, like, there's an animation studio specifically for this?
Sure.
Hey, Rocky, thank you for the €2. Pretty sure that the mannequin is also actually Dr. Football. Yeah, Gooseworks named the mannequin in episode 1, and it was called Dr. Football.
Yeah, see?
The Gaslight District! Oh my god!
It's just fucking there.
I think that these are Gangle's own drawings, too. Damn, look at that poster, though. It's also even, like, written in the alphabet, like, in the actual dialect of, like, the Gaslight District. Like, there's an alphabet in the Gaslight District, and this is, like, part of the language that they use. You can actually decode this if you know the language.
Can we look back at the, at the background with everyone?
Yes.
Just trying to see if there's Jax, there's Ragatha.
I love the lockers that show all the characters. Like, these are the character lockers. That's so fucking cute.
Okay, there's nothing that I can notice here, but...
Kinger is the teacher as well, because he's, like, the oldest one. Look, Gangle looks so cute in here! Subal is, like, the dejected, like, anime protagonist that just looks off into the window.
Oh, yeah, then that's through the window table. Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, Amphibian Milkshake, thank you for the 27 months. Sad I missed it, but I hope you enjoyed it. I missed
it, but I hope you enjoyed it.
I do have a problem with the episode, but I think that this is more just like a pacing issue in general. It's just, this episode didn't really feel as focused as the previous episodes, but I think that's in design. Like, I think that was on purpose, you know?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in the bar segment, they just dropped, like, almost everyone's lore, like, right away.
They're just talking to each other. I do really like that this episode was basically, like, the gang actually talks to each other and, like, shares, like, their own insecurities to each other episode. But I also just prefer, like, the whole themed episode format, where, like, they have, like, a very specific adventure and a very specific place, and, like, one episode is focused on a specific character. Also, I love the confirmation of Gangle actually being like working at a supermarket. You know? No, fast food chain. Like, I love that they're actually confirming that. That's great.
Why does Sensation look like this? I like Jax.
Jax is great. The way that
Jax is awesome.
The way that they're all fucking designed is so good. Look at Gragatha's, like, rich ass bitch ass like suit and, like, the Ojo-sama, like, fucking eye design and stuff.
Shit, she has, like, one of those patches that usually, like, rich kids have. Wait, what's on the fucking what's
the drawings.
On the bag of Zubul? No, what's on the bag of Zubul?
Hey, like Chimerical Fruitcake. Zubul pulling a light Yagami in there. Lamau. What? This?
Is it like? Is she also was a fan of, like, anime and shit? Like, are they a fan?
I just think that they probably are. I mean, Subal is a tattoo artist. They're a bartender. Probably an anime fan. I think that Subal is just based in general.
Fuck yes, Subal.
Also,
oh, that's evil. Look at the bottom right.
Bottom right. Oh my god, you people can't see it because we're covering it up, but there's, like, an abstracted, like, little paper origami thing in the bottom right of the screen.
That's evil.
Abstracted character. Also, I haven't talked about this before, but, like, I love the default 3ds Max, like, teapot in the background.
Oh yeah, right. That's awesome.
If you guys want to, like, look back at the episodes, like, pay attention to this fucking teapot, because this is, like, a default object that comes with 3ds Max, the program used to... No, oh, Maya, not 3ds Max. Maya, the actual program used to make the Amazing Digital Circus. Like, this is a default object that you can import into your scene. So I love that it's just this running gag of, like, it's always fucking here, even in the 2D drawn segments.
Saying something with, like, little... What's it? With little, like, not cubes, like play cubes in the background, like, the PNC.
This thing on the left is... another... the Gaslight District drawing. The cubes here are just cubes. I don't think that they have any meaning to them. And this is some kind of weird hand drawing, like some kind of, like... It reminds me of, like, the Amalgamate from Undertale, honestly.
Yeah, it kinda does.
Aw, look at Subal's drawings. Also, I don't remember this very specifically because it's been like 6 months since it happened, but can somebody, like, does somebody remember if, like, I said that Ragatha came from, like, a wealthy family? I don't know, I remember thinking that Ragatha came from a wealthy family, so it's, like, nice to get that confirmed in, like, this episode.
I believe you did once you mentioned, in the fast food episode, I miss my horses.
Right, yeah, I was saying that she gave off, like, the vibe of being, like, a rich, like, girl with, like, a ton of, like, money, but, like, her parents didn't really pay attention to her. Yeah, because who the fuck has horses? She always acted slightly rich, not gonna lie. Hey Larry, thank you for the super chat. That's what I meant earlier by this is the Deltarune Chapter 3 of the Amazing Digital Circus. Random minigames and bits breaks the episodic formula. Inconclusive ending, but fun. Yeah.
Wait. What's, it was covered by Gangle, I believe, in the previous, like, shot. Hold on. It's covered by Gangle. There's, like, a board behind her. Like, is there anything on this board? Because, like, once she turns the camera, the board is exposed.
Oh.
No, continue.
These are just drawings of Bubble, like, on the right side. And No, these are not Bubble. This is, no, these are all the characters. There's a drawing for, like, a school uniform. Yeah, nothing really that important. This is just background material.
Sorry, I'm just, like... I've not built, no!
Raito says, ooh, the katakana on the right side of the board is a romanization of his name, Kinga. Like...
Yeah, it's actually true, and if I'm not mistaken, what is it? Kanji says, Eiga, or should I say Sue English?
Kinga-sensei! Thank you, Mosh, for the $3. What Pomni said was interesting. She was a YouTuber confirming that it's modern times, but she also mentions that she was into urbex. What if the CNA office was abandoned since the 90s? I definitely think that no one's actually, like, taking care of the simulation anymore. Like, if what Pomni said was true, it means that the CNA offices were, like, long abandoned, or everyone, like, was trapped into the simulation. And the reason for why Pomni is, like, the latest one to come into the circus is because she put on the headset after, like, breaking into one of the offices that is, like, completely abandoned, you know? Hey, Sar, thank you for the $5.
The mannequin at the end of the episode is seen stalking the group in the background in every episode when they're in the circus.
Oh, so they've been here for a while then. There have been some doors that just show NPCs, like some like character doors that are just NPCs. I thought that was just for the background, but maybe one of them, like one of the mannequins is actually living in one of those doors. Maybe.
Maybe.
I love like Jax and like. I love Jax's and Ragatha's relationship specifically because it really does feel like this awkward thing of two people that used to be friends had a falling out, but since they're stuck in the same friend group, like they can't really avoid each other, so they just have to stand each other instead. You know what I mean?
Also, don't wanna like demonetize you.
Yeah?
But I think Ragatha tried to like, you know, end it all. Because, like, she specifically mentioned, like, hey, yeah, we cannot die here. That's, like, the whole thing. Do you think she tried?
No, I just think that everyone knows that they can't die here. Like, they've probably gone through some very bad, fucked up shit in the adventures. Like, everyone knows that they can't die. Even Jack says, like, yeah, you can't die here, idiot. You know? Ham and Helly says, Ragatha wanted to make a brand new friend without any negative experience, and Jax is taking that from her. Yeah. I have this, like, idea that Ragatha and Jax are, like, against each other because they both blame each other for the abstraction of their friends, you know? Like, whenever someone dies in the circus or, like, gets abstracted, like, they probably all have to go through, like, the grieving process of losing a loved one. But I think that the problem with both Ragatha and Jax is that they're kind of like both, like, two sides of, like, the same coin. Like, they don't realize that it's not really their fault, you know? Like, whenever someone goes crazy or gets abstracted, it's not really the fault of someone else, it's they themselves not being strong enough to continue on. I think that both, like, Kaufmo and Ribbit probably had their own issues going on, and they didn't get the help that they needed, but it's ultimately up to them to be strong enough to solve those issues. And I think that it's not just the fault of any single one person, you know? Like, it's a thing of, like, oh, you bullied them, so, like, it was your fault that they got abstracted because you were mean and you were, like, cynical and you were being unfriendly to them. Or Jack saying, oh, it's your fault that they got abstracted because you were being too controlling and you were, like, suppressing them and you were, like, forcing them to be happy when they weren't really happy. And they're just blaming each other for their own, for like, each other's faults. When in reality, like, it's both. Really, like, they both were shitty friends that didn't give them the help that they needed, you know?
I still think it might be, like, somehow related to their past lives, because, like, Jax probably got manipulated by someone who pretended to be nice and was just, like, sinister and evil. So therefore, he accepts this from Ragatha, and Ragatha is just expects, like she sees Jax being like her mother, so therefore, like, you know,
like, they have these inherent biases against each other because they both get reminded of things that they hated in their former lives, you know? And that's what I love about Pomni specifically, because if you've seen the previous episodes before this one, Pomni is, like, the hero because she actually understands how to properly help someone, instead of being like Jax and, like, bullying them or forcing them to come out, like, when they're not ready, or instead of being like Ragatha, where, like, Ragatha just pretends that everything's fine and just suppresses emotions. She actually wants to address people's problems properly.
Cheer along the dotted line said it best. It's never a single reason A to B cause and effect case. It's a mess of reasons that not even the person going through it understands.
Exactly, Melodrama Artist. Also, thank you so much for mentioning Terra Along the Dotted Line, because that is a show that not many people have watched. I watched it with Nick, and if anyone here wants a recommendation from me or what shows they would like, they should watch, please watch Terra Along the Dotted Line. It's a Spanish like speaking, like, cartoon about a guy that's, like, an absolute asshole, and one of the, like, I don't want to spoil it because, like, I genuinely recommend you watch it, but one of the plot lines in that show is that there was a character, right, in that show that ended their own life, right? And because of that, the main character blames himself because, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have been a better friend, I could have been there for them, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't want to say the specifics of the show because I genuinely want you to watch it, but the main character constantly thinks about, I should have done this, I should have done that, and at the end, they essentially get slapped in the face by another character and they go, stop thinking about yourself so much. This person had a life outside of you. This person had other things going on in their life outside of you. Why are you making this person's death all about yourself when there's so much that they had to go through and it was their responsibility to, like, pass. Yeah, sure, you could have helped them. You could have made their days better. But at the end of the day, it's their person's responsibility to take life on their own hands, you know? It's not a thing of, like, excusing people being mean or shitty to each other, but it's a thing of, like, sometimes you gotta get your own head out of your own ass and realize that other people have their own lives outside of you, you know? I think it's something similar. The show is showing something similar to that, where, like, the characters are, like, blaming each other for a past character's, like, mental breakdown, when in reality it's about them, like, all of them not doing enough, not being, like, a specific character's fault, you know? You can't save everyone, exactly, Ninja Bros. Remember, there's more than you in this world. Exactly, Bad Wolface. It also relates to, like, Ragatha's own insecurities. Because, like, remember when she got fucking drunk in the 3rd episode? You know how she acted like? She acted like a disappointed mother or like a frustrated mother. She goes like, ugh, I have to put on this face and I have to help all of you. I have to like be the morale. I have to keep everyone in line. Oh, this is so exhausting. And it's like, bitch, who put you up to that? Like, why are you making it your problem? Why do you think that you are the sole responsible person for everyone's happiness, you know?
I think it's one of the biggest Ragatha flaws. She thinks about herself a little bit too much. Also, somebody said, "What's the start of the episode as Gangle leaves the portal?" There's an interesting detail there.
All right, we're gonna do that. You mean when she leaves the portal, like literally from the wet world?
Oh, the mask is broken again.
Oh no, it got broken. I thought that. No, I thought that. Wait, no, she just took it out to, like... No, it's broken!
It's broken.
And fixed. Aww.
And okay, yeah, she waves at Zubul, by the way.
Waving at Zubul. What is the interesting detail? I don't really get it. What do your parts say about you, Circus? Zubul was initially, like, my least favorite character because they were, like, so... Like... They didn't really care. Like, they just, like, said, fuck off, I'm leaving, and didn't really, like, participate in the episode. But, like, they're slowly growing to be one of my favorite characters because they actually feel like they have, like, a head on their shoulders. You know? Like, they have, like, maturity, you know?
Okay, people saying Kane snapped and fixed it. Hold on.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yes, he did!
He did. He literally just, like, magically fucking, put the mask back together. Yeah, okay, that's a really cool detail. Man, yeah. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate, like, the way that Pomni and Ragatha's relationship is going in this series. Because, like, ever since the very first episode... Ragatha was the first person to reach out to Pomni and try to calm her down and stuff, you know? Like, she was literally the first person that even gave her a chance and didn't, like, dismiss her. I find it so tragic that Pomni is beginning to bond with every single other character except Ragatha, you know? Like, she bonded with Kinger, she bonded with Gangle, she's starting to bond with Jax. Like, poor Ragatha, though. But it's kind of her fault, too. It's weird, like, right?
Like, I don't want to throw shade at her, but, like, again, Ragatha is, like, a little bit, like... Okay, I don't want to be mean.
Alright.
She being nice... Okay, I will say really mean sentence, but I do not mean it in a mean way.
Alright.
She being nice to everyone, not for their sake, but for her own.
For her own sake, yeah.
Yes, and this is probably why Pomni sees through it, because she works with, like, in retail, which is like where you see people just, like, you know, like bosses, or, like, you know, like, they always, like, act like, oh yeah, we cherish you as, like, a company, like, worker.
Being
anyway,
fake.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, being fake as fuck.
I think this reason why Jax and like Pomni actually bond a lot. Cause like Jax sees through it because like he projecting a lot. Like I will be honest, he projecting a lot.
Raito says, Subal is a healthy Jax. Subal's fuck you people because they're confident in themselves and doesn't care what people think. Jax fuck yous because he cares a lot about what people think. Yeah, exactly.
It's a really good balance. I actually forgot what I was talking about.
I was mostly wanting to like bring it home like to end the stream because like I do have to stream Snowgrave in literally 20 minutes, so sorry about that. But I think the main thing that I wanted to say is Ragatha is really tragic because she's just trying to do what she was taught to do in her abusive home life, you know? She was taught that being nice and kind to everyone, regardless of your own personal thoughts, is the way that you survive and become friends with people. Because that was how she treated her family, right? She didn't really like them, because they were mean and, like, excessive and abusive and, like, really controlling. But Ragatha had to do that and had to be, like, the passive, friendly one, because otherwise, like, how do you escape your family, right? Like, you need to be good with your family regardless of how shitty they are, which just sucks.
And the thing is, she's like 35-ish years old, so she's been brainwashed for a while.
Exactly. So it's kind of tragic that the way that she was raised kind of like doesn't allow her to actually be genuine friends with other people. I've seen this also happen like online and like just in general. Like I've seen a lot of people do this, and I'm sorry if I'm calling out anyone in particular right now, but I've seen a lot of people that think that, oh, if I'm nice, they will like me, right? I will have lots of friends if I'm just nice with everyone, and I will support them, and I will give them everything they want, and then they don't end up actually having anyone close to them, and they just end up forgotten, and they end up like being pushed to the side for other people that are, in your mind, assholes, you know?
It's like actually being a retail worker or just like, you know, a fast food worker, because you pretend to be nice to those people. You don't actually care about them. You just want to be treated well back. And this is why probably
you are being kind to people not because you actually care about them, but because you want them to be kind to you, you know?
Yeah, and like again, I want to throw shade at Ragatha because I believe there's like way more we have to discover about them. But like the thing is, they just being a little bit selfish, but I kind of cannot blame them because like they just grew up in the household where they were not appreciated, so therefore they would rather pretend to be nice and just get this attention somehow, like, you know.
I think that is really tragic. Like, I don't hate Ragatha, I understand why she's doing it. I just think that she needs to learn that lesson from... Like, Pomni literally tells her the lesson, and she just doesn't get it. Like, she doesn't understand. And I like that a lot, because, like, in any other episode, Pomni literally tells the lesson to the character to their face, and they learn from it. But Ragatha, even though she's, like, the most mature one, quote-unquote, she goes, like, I don't get it. Oh, you told me to be mean? Okay, I'll try to be mean, I guess. Fuck you. Because she's, like... genuinely doesn't understand what's wrong with her behavior. It's so fucking cool. Acidroid also donates $5 and says, it sounds like due to her upbringing, Ragatha learned to be polite but not genuinely kind to people, and she can't truly connect to others now. Yeah, that's... I really like that type of character. Like, I've never seen that type of character actually properly explored in an animated show like this. So, I genuinely really, really, really like Ragatha, even though she's flawed, you know?
I like the character writing. Being in the room with her, I would probably not, rather.
Yeah, it's the thing of, like, when you're hanging out with someone that is, like, quote-unquote fake kind, maybe it's just because, like, I'm a cynical asshole, but, like, you kind of just are always on guard all the time, because you don't really know this person, and they're being so nice to you, and they're being so... open and communicative and positive, and you're like, what's your deal? Like, what are you hiding? Like, what's your why are you interested in talking to me specifically? And maybe their reasons are like, oh, I just genuinely want to be friends. But like, why? What are you after? Do you just want to be nice so that I can be nice to you, so that you can like be considered my friend, so I can give you stuff that you want?
I'll feel better about yourself. Also, Jack said like this perfect line that I'm sorry, Jack's fangirl here. Jack said, like, when you tell people I love you and appreciate them every single day, it kind of loses its meaning.
Yes.
Maybe Jax was actually appreciated in real life a lot. Like, and then, like, he just, like, oh, everyone is fake. Everyone just, like, might as well, like, you know, they're doing that for a reason. They don't actually like me, you know?
Jax gives me the feeling of someone who was in, like, a relationship or, like, a friendship with someone who was really nice and really kind, and he placed all of their trust in this person, only for that trust to break. Like, this person showed to be fake, or showed to be two-faced, or, like, took advantage of Jax, and he immediately learned, like, oh, fuck, everyone wants something for themselves. Like, if they're being nice to me, they're just trying to get something, you know? Like, that's the vibe that Jax gives
if
me.
Kane's dialogue to Zubul is any indication, your episode 4 theory might be correct. Kane's holding back cause he likes us. What if he hated someone?
Yeah, exactly, Zombie Man.
I think, okay, so, like, maybe like a hat cannon, but, I actually might agree with your theory with, like, Jax being in a relationship. I think the person that they've been in a relationship with is somewhere between Ragatha and Gangle.
Yeah.
Jax says, do you think Gangle is actually happy? Maybe they projected from their previous life where the person was pretending to be happy, pretending to be nice, but they like, you know, been like abusing them, like, you know, like going like off the charts sometimes, and like, you know, just abusing them.
Like, it's not literally Ragatha that they were in a relationship with, but they remind him so much of that previous relationship that it just pisses him off, you know?
You're Spanish,
Ribbit?
right? I forgot. But my
Hey,
favorite
Angels.
gag in the Spanish dub of this episode is that "We'll be right back" is narrated like a telenovela.
I don't think I noticed that. That's awesome.
People say like, oh, maybe Ribbit they've been in a relationship with. I think it's like Ribbit was actually just a genuine friend.
Yes.
But I think they've been in like either in a relationship or like somewhat abusive relationship / friendship in real life. Cause like I think that would make more sense. Like maybe, you know.
Guys, I think that the way that this show works is that these characters came into the circus with a specific issue, and they are resolving their issues through this program, through this adventure, through this, like, situation that they're encountering. I don't literally mean that they were in a relationship with Ribbit. I think that this happened in Jax's original previous life, you know, like, in their actual real-life self. And I think that... Because, like, the thing with, like, Zubul isn't non-binary because they're, like, an object. Like, Subul's design is to represent their original, like, problems with their own identity when they were a human, you know? Or, like, Ragatha's issues came from her family. Or, like, Gangle's issues came from, like, her fast food job that she had in real life that is being represented through episode 4. Like, I think that their issues came from real life, and the circus is, like, heightening and, like, bringing those issues out into the limelight for them to, like, actually work through, you know?
Sense, because, like, you know, Ragatha is a doll, and people play with dolls, and, like, you know, abuse them a lot.
Oh,
and,
shit!
You know, yeah, and, like, you know, being a retail worker, obviously you will be put as Jester, because, like, do something funny. Like, you're low-paid, fucking low-income, like, middle-class worker.
Okay, but you're fucking cooking with that, though. That just hit me like a truck. Yeah, no. Ragatha is a doll because she's being used to being puppeteered around by her family and having to act a certain way that her owners want her to be like, just like an actual, like, rag doll.
I will tell you more. She probably been not also emotionally abused, but also been physically abused because she's missing an eye and her dress is full of patches.
Ooh. Oh, so she's acting the way that... Oh, that's dark. Because, like, it's better to be, like, fake and, like, be happy all the time and pretend to be happy all the time than to actually be physically, like, harmed. If you like don't like a doll, you shake it around and you rip it open and that's really dark actually.
This plus I think Ragatha is scoping so hard because yeah, obviously everyone is scoping. But I think in the bar episode in the bar segment, she specifically says, "Oh, haha! Remember when I got splashed by a wall? That was so funny."
Oh.
I think they cope so hard because like they've been abused physically in real life, so therefore she goes like, "Oh yeah, that was funny, haha."
Raito says, I think Pomni is a jester because no one took her seriously, and now that she's still, even now, she's constantly being minimized / infantilized. Yeah, she constantly has to remind people that she's not a kid. She's 25 years old. She's a fucking grown woman, but everyone doesn't take her seriously and, like, babies her. And, just doesn't, like, it's like a jester, like, haha, look at the funny Pomni. Surely she doesn't have anything important to say, but she's, like, the most real character that talks the most honestly to other people. Gangle also being, like, a manager at a fast food restaurant and constantly having to put up a fake smile. Like, literally masking her problems and insecurities through, like, a happy face, you know?
Being, like, such a pushover, you know, with, like, she's little or fragile, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah. Not sure what Jack's deal is yet. Still, but...
I don't know, actually. I'm gonna have to, like, wrap up the stream soon, because I do have to do, like, the Deltarune Snowgrave stream, like, literally in 15 minutes, or, like, 10 minutes. But
before you say it, not sure if people pointed out, I haven't interacted with community much, but, like, Kinger, like, actually knowing stuff around the quote-unquote White House or whatever the fuck, and, like, saying, hey, I'm an assistant. Like, maybe they being, like, literally a king figure in chess. Maybe they've been, like, high position in real life until, like, you know...
He's obviously an old guy. I definitely believe that Kinger had actually something to do with, like, the company that created this place in the first place. I think that he and his wife were, like, higher member positions in the company that created the digital circus, and that's why he's, like, supposed to be a king. Maybe he's actually the CEO of the company. Have you ever thought about that? I'm not sure.
Plus...
But he's so old and, like, his mind is gone, so he genuinely can't tell people, like, what he knows about the circus.
This plus, people pointed out that, like, Kane has, like, a lot of liking towards King.
Yeah.
Like, with like, you know, putting him in high positions in the adventures.
Raito says, I mean, he was in computer science, right? Yeah, he mentioned in episode 3, like, having a degree in computer science. Maybe he was the engineer of the simulation in the first place, you know?
Said Edwin?
Hey, Other Games.
President Pomni's part, but in Spanish, Jax is Argentinian and Gangle is Uruguayan.
Oh, that's fucked up.
yeah, right. That's a big...
Hey, Ham and Helly, thank you for the super chat. What if Kinger is a king piece because he'll be the last one standing? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I really like these characters. I don't want any of them to abstract. Last thing before I literally have to go, I will say, though, I think I know where the endgame is coming from. Like, I think I know where this story is going. Hey, Timmy?
Worth considering that kings in chess can barely defend themselves, but losing them means the game is over.
Yeah. I think that the way that the story is going to end, because you've seen this happen throughout the episodes. I think that there's, like, a genuine conflict going on with Kane. Nobody pays attention to Kane, because Kane is, like, the NPC. Like, Kane is, like, the admin. Kane is just the person that brings them over to adventures, right? I think that Kane is going to have a fucking breakdown near the end of the series. My biggest theory is that Kane is an artist. Kane is a representation of someone that is genuinely trying to create art with his adventures, and nobody is appreciating him for what he's doing. They all want to do something else. They all want to do their own adventures. They are not appreciating what Kane is bringing to the table in the group. And I think that that is going to cause Kane to start fucking hating them, or at least he's gonna emotionally detach himself from the group, and he's gonna start doing his own thing. He's gonna try to, like, make adventures for himself. And that's gonna genuinely be like some I have no mouth and I'm a screen situation, where, like, Kane is, like, just making art for himself and not for others, and that's gonna cause them genuine pain, you know? Like, I think...
To be fair, to be fair, the clip that I sent you already, like, you know, it's already, like I sent you the clip, and it's already, like, shows that he's, like, really close to doing that.
Yes. I think that it's gonna be a thing of like, you guys are not appreciating me. You guys are like making fun of me. You guys are telling me my adventures, my art sucks. So fuck you. I'm just gonna do stuff for myself. Why am I even helping you people? And he's just gonna like make something genuinely horrifying for these people. And the final adventure is gonna be trying to get like Kane back, or like trying to get on Kane's good side again, or trying to like get him to understand that maybe you should take other people's feedback and opinions seriously, and you shouldn't think that it's like an attack on you or your art, you know?
So you're basically saying he will be the final boss?
I think he will be the final boss, but he will essentially, like, I think that the final person that Pomni is going to have to help emotionally is going to be Kane, you know?
I mean, probably. Again, quoting Zubul, the only reason Kane hasn't punished us because he likes us.
Exactly. Last adventure, fix Kane. Also, last thing, I have two things that I want to leave people in the comments, in the VOD comments for this. Remember, I always genuinely read every single VOD comment that you guys leave on the VODs for these streams. So I have two questions for you guys that I want to see your thoughts on. Number one, what do you think Jax represents? Like, every single other member of the circus has, like, something represented in their design. The way that Ragatha acts, the way that Pomni acts, the way that Zubul acts, like, they're all represented in their designs. What does Jax's design and him being a rabbit represent about him? You know? What does it mean for Jax to be a rabbit? Like, what does that have to do with his personality or backstory? And second thing is, like, do you think that these assholes are gonna actually escape the circus or not? Do you think that they're going to go to the real world or not? I personally think not. I think that they're gonna have to get used to their situation and have to live in this world. And like it's not gonna be a situation where they finally escape. But maybe there will be a good reason for how they escape. Like, it's up to you. Like, I want to see your thoughts on, like, if they're gonna be able to escape the circus at the end or not, you know?
People say that, like, maybe Jax is cowardly, so this is why?
No, he's the opposite of cowardly, though. Like, that's what I'm fascinated about. I can pretty much tell why every single character is designed the way that they are, except Jax. Why is he like that, you know? It's not because he's a bunny. He's not a bunny boy in real life, you know? So I'm legitimately wondering why he's designed the way that he is.
Okay,
you know, I have to fucking go, so...
Yeah, but can I just say right away?
Okay.
Jax, like, Gusark said that, like, Corey advised him over the farm. Maybe he was, like, one of, like, how do you call it? Like, just one of the workers, and there was, like, shit on workers, and all of them been lied to, or something like this.
I don't think that he knows Ragatha from real life. I don't think that's a thing.
No. Not
I need to fucking go, Azazel.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, Matrix, thank you for the $2. He's designed after that smiling cat clock. What does that mean, though, about his personality? Anyways, I do need to go. Literally in 4 minutes, I'm going to be doing a Snowgrave route for, like, Deltarune chapters 3, 4, and 5. So I will see you all there, okay? And obviously leave your own thoughts on the episode and leave your own thoughts on what is going to happen in the future in the VOD comments. I'll see you all later, okay?
Buy merchandise!
Buy the merchandise as well. Like, these guys make really high-quality merchandise. I've bought, like, so many plushies of these guys. Alright. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you in literally 3 minutes. Bye-bye. Yeah. Bye, Azazel. Bye.